We are now live. We are now live. All praises, man. All praises, man.
You see this? It's been a minute.
Yeah, I know.
This one I was woke.
Yeah. That's when you first came to life, huh?
In my first apocrypha. This one I got woke, but
You need to let one of the soldiers hold on to that, man.
nah. That's too
That's too dangerous, huh?
deep, bro. Look at that.
You gonna get it back. It's got water and Kool-Aid on it.
You probably can't even see that. Huh?
$20 reward.
Reward if you find this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pay you cash. Smack. You hear me?
I give you the smack for this, way.
Nada.
Oh God.
Open this up. This one I was woke. I could tell I was woke. Look at me. I was woke. Woke. I'm not giving this up. He ain't gonna even respect it.
He said, I'm not giving this up.
It looked like I know my way around this thing, but
They gotta go to one of the kids, huh?
I don't even know about them. They not going to.
I might gotta bury it, boy.
Gotta bury the smack. I gotta bury the smack.
Hopefully my future me run into it.
Bro, that's too much. Look, man.
That's crazy. Bro, I was going through old videos, bro. You know what I forgot we used to do?
What?
Through the spirit.
Through the spirits.
We had a bunch of them, and they were good. It's just
we ain't had that much spirit.
It's not even that. It's just if you're trying to look for something specific, you got to go through like 50 through the spirits to find what you're looking for, because it ain't no titles.
Just through the spirit, number 50.
You know what we need to do? We need to go back through there, watch them, and title them. That way we know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's good bread in there.
Yeah. We'd catch it.
Yeah.
And take us somewhere.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, that was some good times. I think we should do Through the Spirits again. And then when we finish the video, just retile it right then.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Because when we don't confine ourselves and we just get to let the word have free course, some of our most powerful stuff come out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely feel that.
Straight smack. Yeah, bro. I'm going to put this. You know how, like, in people who like the sports and they got trophies and then like trophies inside of cases. Yeah. It's going to be a black book. You don't know what it is, but you don't know what to call
off, bro.
With a question mark.
That's off. He said with a question mark.
Yeah. A book with a question mark with duct tape on it.
What that is, boy? What that was?
Get closer and see.
Yeah, come find out. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Hashem, Mashiach, Yahweh. And something that just came to my mind real quick. I got the 10 Commandments hanging up right here behind my monitor. If you don't have the laws hung up by your doorpost, you should get that hung up by your doorpost pretty soon, right? It can range from a plethora of things. I think mine, I have the Shema up on my doorpost. I think Mahar, he has a little 10 Commandment card hanging up on his front doorpost. Get that, because it's an overlooked commandment, right? You don't want to overlook it. We want to make sure that we're covering all aspects. You don't want to overlook it. That's another thing now that's something I forgot we can go into. We used to go into the law. We need to get back in there. Just open up the 613 commandments, beat it up.
Yeah, that used to be a good time too.
It used to be good, bro.
Laws and Proverbs.
Yeah.
We just start heating up, proverb after proverb after proverb. We had motion.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got to get to that again.
Yeah, we did, man.
I
What
think
it say?
Malachi slip right in there and catch the vibes easy too.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
Yeah, he would, man. You know, Malachi good at some things, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He
he
good
is.
at some things.
He is. He is good at some stuff.
You know what I mean? Last night was hilarious.
What part?
All of it.
Yeah, I was
With
happy.
Malachi.
Yeah, he was funny.
Do you remember the picture you sent in the chat?
Yeah, Malachi robbed me.
He was cooked. All right. We got Sirach chapter 19. We're going to get in here, get some understanding, get some things that you can use in your everyday, day-to-day walk, day-to-day life. I also got the G&T pulled up just in case brothers need that. I got it, on the switch. So if one of y'all brothers need that, just let me know. If we need a different translation, we got that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. In this one, bro, what does Sirach 1:1 say in your book? Because on mine it says a laboring man that A is given to drunkenness. I'm almost certain that A is not there.
A laboring man that is given to drunkenness. A laboring man that is given to drunkenness.
God, that's what I thought. So I'm just reading how it is. A laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall not be rich. And he that contenteth small things shall fall by little and little. So, on a plain sense, we all know, like, yeah, if you're giving into drunkenness and you're being drunk, you're probably going to be bad with money. You're probably going to spend all your money here and all your money there. And you're going to be doing this, that, and the third. Yeah, you wouldn't get rich. But this is something that we can apply to our everyday life, right? I remember growing up, I didn't smoke. I've never smoked. But one of my friends asked me, how do you have enough money to buy this, that, and the third? And then we actually sat down and we went through the numbers. He spent his money on liquor and weed. That's just the facts. Bro, people don't know how much money they spend on alcohol. People don't know how much money they spend on vices.
Hey,
I didn't drink. You said you got something?
Let me give y'all something real quick.
Go ahead.
Boom. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Rocket Money. I can't get in because I ain't got my face. But look, download Rocket Money. I can pull up how much money I spent last month. I looked at it like yesterday, the day before. How much money I spent on fast food, how much money I spent on alcohol, how much money I spent on my bills, and it put it all in categories for you. So use that. Rocket Money.
Yep. It'll surprise you how much money you spend on vices. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. So my money wasn't going there. Granted, don't get me wrong, I wasn't rich. I'm not saying that. I wasn't rich. But you're never going to get rich if all your money going there. Actually sit down, look at how much money you're spending on alcohol. Look at how much money you're spending on this, on that. Something that you don't necessarily need. It don't gotta be drugs or alcohol. It can be anything. It can be some people addicted to spending money on certain things, bath salts, collector's items, baseball cards, video games. Just sit down and look and see how much money you're spending, where you're spending it. It says, he that contendeth small things shall fall by little and little. So go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. I wanna what's the verses say? All things thou receivest in and givest out, put in writing. So that app he just showed you, Rocket Money, that's very helpful. Like it'll save you a lot of work because the scripture tell us we supposed to everything we receive and everything we give out, we supposed to put it in writing. So if you get an app like that on your phone, that's a big blessing. And the importance of it is to be diligent over the things that the Lord blessed you with. If you're not paying attention to where your money is going or what's going on with your belongings, this, that, and the third. Why would the Lord bless you with more? You see what I'm saying? You're not responsible. You're not diligent. You're not careful. You're not watchful over the things that He has given you. So why would He bless you with more? That ain't how the Most High get down. Slock it.
Time. It says, going into still the second part of verse 1, and he that contendeth small things shall fall by little and little. So in the GNT, it says, if you don't pay attention to small matters, you will gradually ruin yourself. This is called paying attention to detail, essentially. Paying attention to the details. A lot of us think because it's smaller or less than, we don't have to keep it or we don't have to do it. Christ even taught a small example of that, right? In Matthew chapter 23. Let me grab it real quick. Kind of taught, this is something that we can grab and extract from what Christ taught.
Bring that out.
It says, Matthew 23 and 23, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint, anise, and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. So we all, as a people, always think this is greater than this, or this is less than this, so I don't have to worry about that. No, don't do that. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. If you get a house built and the details are off and wrong, the whole house can come falling down. If you don't pay attention to the smaller things, everything can crumble. This goes in a marriage. This goes at your job. If you cut too many corners at your job, they'll let you go. And you think they just fire me for no reason. I do my job. That's not the case. You've been cutting corners. And they're going to try to find somebody that's not going to cut corners. Go ahead, King.
Hey, what I like to think of when I think of contentment, small things, one of them is like the things that I allow to enter into my brain, the thoughts that I muse upon and meditate. If you start entertaining too much folly, too much madness, and you musing upon it, you start contemning the smaller things little by little by little. A lot of people don't fall off all at once, even when it looks like they fell off all at once. People will fall off little here, a little there. They'll stop thinking about this and start thinking about this. They'll disregard this and, oh, well, this will be okay. Or one day don't matter. And I'll skip this and I'll do it this. And then next thing you know, little by little, they created a pattern. They created a habit out of it. Next thing you know, the end result looks like, wow, they fell off all at once. But no, they started falling off way before it looked like it. So you gotta look at those small things.
You be going into this saying, and it's like this: little by little, a little becomes a lot. And that's how moments and instances of laziness or neglect, or moments and instances of not paying attention, being too loose with your speech, letting certain thoughts fester instead of rebuking them, things gonna start to get out of balance. A little by little, a little becomes a lot, man. Before you know it, your whole thought process is strange and off. Now you got to go on a fast, or it's just, you gotta balance. You gotta keep a balance. You gotta be diligent and watchful over the little things, because a little, it starts out as a little thing and it becomes a lot. What's it like?
Yes, sir. Let's move on to verse 2. It says, wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent. So this is very powerful. This is very important. It says wine and women will make men of understanding, men who understand what's going on, men who are wise, men who are learned. It can make even those men to fall away, because one, wine is very powerful. Two, women is very powerful. Wine and women are very powerful. This is why we always talk about marriage is one of the most stickiest things to go into. A brother will marry a sister purely out of lust, and now he's dealing with a headache. Now he's dealing with a problem. Brother will deal with a woman, lay down with a woman, and we see it on the internet. These women will set you up. Next thing you know, you got guys pulling up and they rob you. Why? Because she was very beautiful. The scriptures say, stumble not at the beauty of a woman. She was very beautiful. You got brothers going into different doctrines because of women. And then wine is just so calling and so pressing, and you want to get home after a work day and you kind of just want to relax and you want to chill, and then you pick up the bottle. And it's not that big of a deal because that's just one day. Tomorrow come around, pick up the bottle again. That's not a huge deal. It's just 2 days. I just drank 2 days. And then 2 days turn to 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks turn to 2 months. And then 2 months turn to 2 years. And you ain't put the bottle down since.
Right.
Now you're lashing. Go ahead.
Then you find more reasons to drink. It started off as 2 days. Next thing you know, then a problem comes, and then you're like, you want to blow that steam up. Next thing you know, you didn't taught yourself and programmed yourself how you handle stress and how you handle problems is via, drinking. You don't want to teach yourself to handle your problems that way.
Yeah. All you did was just teach your brain that you need alcohol. You need it. I have to have it. What that's going to do, that's going to raise up your cortisol levels. That's your stress hormones. Next thing you know, you tripping and stressing at certain things that you wouldn't normally trip and stress about. And things are becoming problematic. And you once were a man of understanding. Now you have little patience. Go ahead, Malcolm.
That's hot. To add to that, a lot of times when people fall into situations like that or make foolish little decisions like that, or they seem little, really any foolish decision is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? You need to reprimand that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times the reason that people do that is because they're not really considering the evil that can come about. Wine, it's a serious thing. It's a good pleasure. All praise to the Most High for wine, but you got to understand the evils that come with it, and that's gonna help you deal wisely. Like, I done seen a lot of alcoholics, and I done seen what it do to people. You don't want to end up like that, so you gotta be careful when you're dealing with it. Same thing with women. It's a billion and one brothers that'll tell you how they'll swear up and down a woman ruined their life. Is it more to it than that? Yes, but at the end of the day, it was a big part of it. I done seen it firsthand. You following a woman or whatever the case may be, man. You got to understand the evils that come with whatever you're doing, and that's going to help you tread more carefully and not fall into things like that. Having that fear of what could happen, understanding the evils.
That's a fact, right? No. It says, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent. Impudence is going into careless or not ashamed. If you cleaving unto harlots, typically, from what I know in America, a lot of the reason why a man will deal with a harlot, will deal with a prostitute, is typically, from what I know, I could be very wrong, from what I know, is a man in a married relationship. He doesn't want any attachment. He doesn't want nothing coming back to him. He goes out, pays, comes back home because she's doing something that his wife isn't doing, or he's just looking for some extra stuff. Who knows? That's typically what I see nowadays. But you become careless with it. You become careless with your life. You become careless with all kinds of things, because the scriptures even said, know ye not when you join yourself to this harlot, y'all now become one flesh. This is where diseases will come in, and you're kind of not thinking about it. Some brothers fell in love with harlots. We all know that song. I'm in love with a stripper. That's a real thing. And guess what? That's not wisdom. That's not wise. That's not why. This is a woman that's selling her body. Am I saying she can't repent? No, she can repent. Do not misunderstand me. She can repent. This is a woman that is selling her body to all kinds of men. And you're joining yourself unto that, right? This is why verse 3 says this: moths and worms shall have him to heritage, and a bold man shall be taken away. That's his future and his heritage: moths and worms and corruption and death. Because that's not what we're supposed to be doing. That's not how we get down. That's not one of our customs. That's not what makes us holy, is us getting down with prostitutes. And prostitution is very old. Prostitution is one of the most oldest businesses there is.
It's been around forever.
It's been around forever.
And even tell you in the law not to do it, so you know it's been around.
It's been around. Let me see.
Yeah, you going to Deuteronomy 23?
Nah, I'm grabbing Google. Prostitution has existed since ancient times, with the earliest recorded mention appearing in Sumerian text around 2400 BC. That's describing temple brothels in Europe dedicated to the goddess Ishtar. Though the practice likely predates this record, it's often called the oldest profession because it's so deeply rooted in human history. That's insane.
Yup.
Been around, man. Been around, and you're not supposed to do it, right? It says, he that is hasty to give credit is light-minded, and he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul. What is this going into? You want to be a man of understanding. A man of understanding. In the GNT, it says, it is silly to trust people too quickly. You got those people out in the world who are very naive, very trustworthy, very open, very lighthearted. Oh, he's a cool guy. He's a swell person. She's a cool girl. She's a nice person. And then they get screwed over because of a smile. A lot of people get screwed over by salesmen. A lot of people get screwed over by salesmen because people will trust too quick. Next thing you know, you done signed up for something. It's a business practice, even in Cox. You'll go sign up for some Wi-Fi. They'll tell you the Wi-Fi costs $60 a month. And it's gonna stay that way. Next thing you know, your bill go up to 120. You go back up there. Oh no, that was a promotion. It's like, that's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I trusted you. I trusted you.
No, it was 60. No, it was 60. No, for a fact.
Yeah.
You just used all of your gigabytes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We ain't mentioned that. It's done now, bro. Now we gotta charge you 180. Get you some more gigs, bro. You need Wi-Fi, huh? Bro, a lot of people get screwed over because they trust too quick. A lot of people trust. It's a precept that come to my mind. I can't even think about it right now. I can't quote it off the top of my head. But a lot of people trust other people's words too quick for face value. That's the norm. If you go on Facebook or you hear of an accusation, you automatically believe it. You automatically believe it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all how dangerous that is, just being simple and easily persuaded and easily won over like that. They say people who are like psychopaths, and I'm not an expert in this field, but it's either psychopaths or sociopaths, whichever one it is, they highly manipulative people. Like they crazy and they like to harm people. They pick their marks, basically mark meaning someone their next target. They pick their next target based off who they perceive is easy to deceive. So if they look at you and they come up, start talking to you or whatever they do to you, you know what I'm saying? They might do a little weird test, kind of push you, or just when people see you a punk or that you easily deceived, you make you a target, especially for people who are sociopaths or psychopaths, manipulators. You're an easy target, so to speak. And that's a real thing.
Yep. You don't have no pushback. There's no wall set up. You're not supposed to just trust any and everybody. You're supposed to use wisdom. You're supposed to have understanding. That's what we're going into, right? And it says, he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul. That's self-explanatory. The wages of sin or the cost of sin is death. If you sin, you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody else. You're not hurting your friend. You're not hurting, I don't know who you think you're hurting. You're only hurting yourself. You offended against your own soul. It says, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Now there's a precept that comes to my mind on this one. Ecclesiastes 8. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. That's what's gonna happen. All right. This is literally what's gonna happen. But a lot of people will look out there and they'll say, I've been doing this for X amount of time. Nothing's happened to me yet. They've been doing this for X amount of time. Nothing's happened to them yet. They're on high. They're being rewarded for their wickedness, X, Y, Z. What about what's going on here? What's going on over there? No, he's letting you know, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Ecclesiastes 8:11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. So those that don't sin, it's going to go well for them in the end. Not the people that sin against God. Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. He feareth not before the Most High. So don't get caught up looking at other people and looking at the ways of this world, and they get to do X, Y, Z. It feel like whenever I do something, I get punished immediately. It feel like I get hit with this and this and this, but they get to do whatever they want to do. Stop looking at them. Worry about what you got to do. Focus on what you have to focus on. Those who take pleasure in wickedness, they will be condemned. That's just what's going to happen. We see that throughout life. We can go look in history. That's just what's going to happen, right? It says, he that can rule his tongue shall live without strife, and he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. This is very powerful. This is something about 99% of humanity needs to work on. He that can rule his tongue shall live without strife. A lot of times, first off, I'm going to say this. Men do better with this than women. And just rip the band-aid off right there. I'm going to rip the scab off. Men do better with this than women. Why? When a man does it, what typically ends up happening, when a man doesn't control his tongue, what typically ends up happening is people start fighting or people start dying. This is what it is. Now, social media has made it more easier for men to talk from a safe location. Back in the day, couldn't do it so much. You do too much talking, you got to back it up. You have to back it up. If you are able to rule your tongue, control your tongue, you will live a life without strife. That's just what it is, because you're not causing things. If I go up to my heart and cuss him out and say XYZ, guess what? I'm going to have strife in my life. But if I can rule my tongue, calm down, approach him respectfully, and tell him where I'm offended, guess what? It's going to be better off for me. Women, y'all have to learn how to do this. You'll go to your husband and tell him XYZ, and you'll say, I'm not even being disrespectful. But he'll say, she's just being totally disrespectful. That's because you didn't meditate on what you were finna say. You didn't understand his viewpoint. You didn't understand where he was coming from. You didn't do any of that. You just came to him. You didn't rule your tongue at all. You just came to him and you started getting on him. Some people call it nagging. You'll just start talking. You'll blame him for everything. XYZ. He'll say it was completely disrespect, and now he's gonna retaliate. And you're like, I didn't say anything disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta rule over your tongue. Go ahead, King.
How you know I want to say something?
I could tell.
Yeah. This is a quick tip right here. Whenever you go to your husband with your raw emotions, a lot of times it's going to be offenses. When you bring your raw emotions, a lot of times it's going to be offensive, especially to your husband. That's why it's so hard to communicate with women, because a lot of it is emotions, and your raw emotions is offensive. Like, let's say that your husband was angry. His anger is just, his emotion is just anger. And he displays his raw anger, his raw emotion to you. It's going to be offensive to you. Say I'm angry at Aharon. If I express myself to my wife and my raw emotions from my anger, it's going to be so scary. It's going to be so, it's going to mess up a lot of trust. It's going to hurt her. So, it might come out my loudness, my tone. When I say my loudness, I'm talking about my volume, just the projection of my voice, me screaming because I'm full of anger. That can be offensive. So when you come to your husband and you just got these emotions, and it's just raw, unfiltered emotions, and you don't think you're disrespecting your husband, you're gonna have turbulence right there a lot of times.
Yep. He's saying raw is like he said, unfiltered. This is what this is going into. He that can rule his tongue. You're putting restrictions on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're controlling it. A lot of times our emotions are spewed out through what? Through verbal. Most of the times nowadays, it's spewed out through verbal. Kodash dropped a powerful precept. Soldier Kodash. Proverbs 21:23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Keepeth his soul from troubles. You have to learn how to guide your mouth.
Salakia.
Go ahead, King.
And this is something you done heard this probably before you even came into the truth. It's just a common saying amongst Jake, at least where I'm from. But they say this, and ain't what you say, it's how you say it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody probably finished that sentence before I even said it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And brothers coming to the truth, they learn a few scriptures, they wisdom, knowledge, and understanding start opening, and they forget that it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. Sometimes men is overly logical and they forget how they talking to their woman. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes women is over emotional and they forget how they talking to their men. But the point is, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's big.
Yeah.
Hey, your word selection, the word you choose to use. You see what I'm saying? What you say to this person or what kind of joke you make with this person might not be the right kind of joke to make with that person. Or just it's so many intricacies to it. You just got to be always aware and always using your understanding when you're talking to people. Don't be easily offended to where you turn off your understanding. That's how contentions happen. You got pride on you. You know, remain calm and really think. You could probably see where you offending this person, or they may be able to see where they're offending you. You see what I'm saying? You might notice that your tone is kind of out of pocket right now. Let me calm down. You know, you got to stay aware, beware of these things.
That's a fact. That's a fact. The end of verse 6, it says, "And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil." In the GNT, it says, "Avoid idle talk, and you will avoid a lot of trouble." Idle talk is what get a lot of people in trouble. It's what causes a lot of evilness. Men and women. Men and women. You know, you're just talking, you're speaking a lot looser. Next thing you know, somebody may overhear you. You may offend somebody because you're just talking, you're just rambling, you're just babbling at this point. Sometimes you got to know who you can babble around. I ain't gonna lie. If it's just me, Mahar, and Malachi, I'll babble. I'll just talk because I know I can do it around them. I'll just get to talking. We'll be talking about nothing. It'll be some stupid stuff. We can just talk. Around everybody else though, no. There's a lot more restrictions on my tongue. If you ever met me in person, I may not talk to you for the first couple weeks. You won't even hear my voice. I don't have nothing to talk to you about. This is a proven phase for me. I got to get to know you. I don't know you like that.
Hey, what verse 4 say?
Verse 4, it says, "He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded." That's a fact. I'm for sure one of the slowest people to give credit in the camp. I'm not gonna lie. You'll come around, I'll be cool, we'll smile, dap you up. Hey, don't think it's sweet though. You can't just be calling me and doing all of this and extra stuff. Nah.
Brother call you on Facebook Messenger at 2 a.m., man.
Nah.
Hey, he added you to a group. He
Nah.
added you to a group chat at 1 a.m., man.
Nah. Hey. Hey. This is funny. This happened between me and Malachi. Malachi was, coming in and he would call brothers and talk to brothers. And he was like, one of his pet peeves was like, if I call you and you don't answer, don't text me like right after.
Bro, this is off, bro. Hey, he off, y'all. He off.
Malachi thought it was too sweet.
Malachi, he thought he had more emotion, huh?
He thought he had more emotion. Malachi called me.
Calling you.
I tried to call the brother, extend the brotherly hand, man. You know
hey,
Malachi
saying? Called me. I'm a nice brother. I'm an answer. He's like, man, Shalom. I'm like, Shalom. Like, what you got going? Like, I wanted to chop it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Might get into a little scripts or something. You never know. See how,
what you think this man. What you think this going to do?
Yeah.
Bro.
You can tell this you could tell like this ain't the reason he called you. Like, what you think? He kind of just called you just to catch a vibe. What the vibe like, man?
Nah, don't catch no vibe with me. Malachi called me. I looked at it. I waited till it rained. I texted him, "What's good?"
I just looked at it, y'all. Hell no.
What's up, Doc? Man. What you need?
Hey, calling after business hours is crazy, man.
That's crazy, bro.
It's 8:30.
Hey, no, y'all, I was off, y'all.
Hey, you answer the phone. He got a sleepy voice on.
Yeah.
He got his
Twiddling
Mac
his
voice
feet.
on. Brother, what is you calling me for right now? Like,
I
yeah,
was just seeing what you was up to,
yeah, you just crossed.
bro.
You just
I'm
crossed.
not.
You just
Nah,
crossed my mind.
nah, don't call me a super breed. I'm a straight way ask what you need. That's immediately. I'm not finna just sit here and kick it. Malachi can call me now though. You see what I'm saying? Malachi can call me. It's all good. Everything cool. We built that rapport. Back then, hey, what you need, guy? What's up?
Hey, I feel him though. Hey, a brother might call you. I done had this happen to me. It's wise though what you're doing, because you make brothers think it's too sweet. Brother might call you. Yeah, brother, I got the book of third Enoch, man. I got the book of he hey, he call you with strange questions and doctrines like,
Yeah,
man, no.
you ain't even posted. Have you read the law yet? What are you doing?
Brothers just got too many ideas, man.
Brothers got too many ideas, too many inventions in their heart.
I'm gonna tell you about them.
The respect level get blurred. Nah, bro, we not even finna do all that, bro. Just nah.
Hey,
Okay.
just come to
This
camp,
is
man.
hilarious.
Yeah, just come to camp. Malachi seen me hit a plethora of brothers with that. Yeah, bro, just come to camp. That's where we can talk. We can do all our discussion up at camp. Where the spirit to protect me. Let's do that there. I ain't finna catch no one-on-ones, brother. Not doing all that. All right, let me see. Where was we at? Boom. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. So this is going into revealing secrets. You don't want to be a revealer of secrets, man. You don't want to go if Mahar tell me a secret, right? Let's say he had a secret, like, he got a problem with eating rocks. That's just an example. But he got a problem with eating rocks, right? And that's something he's struggling with, is deep down unto him. And he kind of told me, man, don't nobody know this. You the only guy that know about this. I don't want to, I don't want to tell nobody. And I go around and I'm just telling everybody that Mahar eat rocks on the low. Guess what? That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Mahar. That's gonna ruin my credit as a friend. Now, guess what? He's not gonna come tell me something. A lot of people want to feel like they can be trusted, but a lot of times you can't be trusted. Some people want to be, would want to be trusted with information, but look at my wife. You chose these rocks as an example. Hey, man, I got to come up with something on the fly. I couldn't think of nothing else. That was it. I ain't trying to hit nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hit nobody. Somebody actually dealing with something. I just chose eating rocks. Lord willing, ain't nobody in here eating rocks. If you're eating rocks, stop eating rocks. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people want to be trusted, and they wonder why they can't be trusted. It's because you went around telling everybody's business. You went around telling everybody's secrets, right?
I said I'm getting cut. Oh man,
bro, what's wrong with us? He said I'm getting cut. Brother, stop eating rocks. I think he talking about shilajit. Rock resin.
Bro, somebody dropped the benefits of shilajit. I had some shilajit. Aharon talking about is rock. What do you say? Rock resin, man. Hey, don't disrespect my
that's what
my health journey, man. Don't oversimplify it like that.
The bare bones of it is rock resin.
See, I disrespected my health journey, man.
Shilajit.
Malachi is the shilajit priest, man. So I gotta get on him, man.
All praise.
All praises. Yeah, don't be revealing revealing secrets and telling everybody's business, so on and so forth. You're just not going to be trusted, right? Nobody's ever going to come out to you and want to be able to confide in you and so on and so forth. It'd be stuff. A lot of people in our camp, everybody in our camp for some reason think me and Mahar is the same guy, you know. So Captain the bar literally come up to me and be like, "You heard X, Y, and Z?" I'm like, "Nah." He'd be like, "Mahar ain't told you?" I'll be like, "Was he supposed to tell me?" Because everybody's always automatically think what Mahar hear, I'm supposed to know, and what I hear, I'm like, he's supposed to know. Like, no, brother, we can't do that. Like, it was a council going on, and it was some deep information in there. No, he didn't tell me. He wasn't supposed to. I thought I wasn't supposed to tell him.
They do be making us one person. I get it though. We are pretty close.
He said, "I get it though."
Kind of sucks sometimes though.
Yeah, it do. It do sometimes. It's like, bro, I don't know.
When it come down to like voting, they kind of feel like we only get one vote instead of two.
Yeah.
If you mess up, they kind of feel like I messed up.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
It's hard out here, man. We was building a strong foundation.
Yeah.
Two better than one. That's all we knew. Like, hey, man, this is good. This is great. You know, we working. Next thing you know, man, it came out to be a con. If he say something, all of a sudden y'all said it. It's like, whoa.
Hey, I done definitely pulled that on them. Like, y'all quit.
I didn't say a word. He felt he jumped though. Like, bro, I didn't say anything.
Hey, Mahar quick to, I didn't say that. He said that. I'm still kind of nah though. Why y'all say that?
Bro, I remember it was one conversation. It was literally Mahar and Malachi talking back and forth the whole time. Malachi said, "But no, y'all." I said, I've been quiet this whole time. I was like, that was Mahar that said that, bro. I didn't say anything. He kind of still posturing like, nah, bro.
That's
like, bro.
It's cons, man. It's pros and cons, man.
Pros and cons.
Y'all two united, man. Y'all against me.
Hey, if I around to say something wise and I agree with it, they're like, of course you gonna agree with it.
Yeah.
Because we tight. Like, you think it's because we tight? I only like him because he wise. That's it.
That's it, man.
He's in the right. That's why I agree with him.
Hey, keep in mind, this is off. You're not supposed to do this. But subconsciously, hey, you gotta just be aware, man. Sometimes you can lump brothers in.
Yeah.
You can't do that though. That's wicked. If Mahar said it and Aharon didn't say it, that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? It's two different brothers, man.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I got you.
We needed that.
We don't really get that often, bro. Appreciate that.
Bro, it'll be whole strangers that I don't know. It'd be like, bro, I talk to you. Nah, bro, you talk to Mahar, bro. He over there. I don't know you, dog.
Nah, yeah, that is who I talk to.
That is who I talk to.
Y'all brothers? Nah.
I really, bro. But yeah, he a cool guy. He a cool guy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I get it though. One time I called Aharon my name. I called him Mahar. I said, "Hey, Mahar."
See that?
It's getting too deep. It's getting too crazy.
It's getting too bugged out.
No.
It's getting too crazy.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep going. This is just funny though. One time, Malachi.
Hey, this is giving understanding though.
This is giving understanding. You know what I mean? Malachi was telling me a story. Mahar wasn't even on the phone. Malachi was like, it was me. He said, "You don't remember? It was me, you, and such and such." I said, "Nah, bro. I wasn't there." He said, "Maybe it was Mahar." I said, "Bro, you can't just do that." He said, "Y'all the same person, bro. It's cool." I said, "Bro, what?"
That's madness.
What? Are we serious? He trying to tell me a story as if I was there. Like, bro, I wasn't there though. That's crazy. That's off. Malachi, you going off, bro.
That's madness.
You
My bad. I repent, man. I repent.
Hey, we might actually have to do a part 2 to this because we was gonna go through the whole 30. Like, I was gonna get 10. Malachi was gonna get 10. Mahar was gonna get 10. But
what time is it? It's already 11.
Yeah.
I know.
Captain Jeremiah gonna get in here in a little bit. Gotta make room for cap. What's
up?
Us
10 minutes. It take us 10 minutes to break down one verse, man.
Yeah.
That's good and bad. You know?
It was good though. It was good. There's some good edification off in here. Verse 8, whether it be friend or foe, talk not of other men's lives. If thou canst without offense reveal them not. Don't be speaking on people and gossiping, so on and so forth. There's a difference if you're talking about somebody to try to help them and build them up and better them versus just talking about them to, destroy them. It's a lot of gossip going on. Verse 9, for he heard and observed thee, and when time cometh, he will hate thee. This is talking about the person who you talked about, whether it be friend or foe. And verse 10, it says, if thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee, and be bold, it will not burst thee. Meaning, if somebody told you a secret, take it to the grave. It's fine. You don't got to speak on it. You're not going to blow up from containing the word. That's what the scriptures is literally. You're not going to blow up. You're not going to die. It's not going to crawl out of you one day and, oh, I just had to say. No, you didn't. It's fine. Relax. Keep the secret. It's not going to harm you. It's fine. Right? Don't be a tale bearer. Don't be actually, tale bearer is a little different. Don't be a revealer of secrets. Tale bearing means you bearing tales and tall tales and folklore, and you kind of saying such and such, and you bearing false witness to an extent. You're lying, and you just going around telling everybody. No. Don't be a revealer of secrets. Kind of go over there, such and such. Hey, Quadash and Malachi eat rocks, right? You know that, right? And you kind of cutting brothers, and now they got to deal with it. Can't do that, right? Y'all brothers got anything else you want to bring out?
Hey, I wanted to touch on that talking out of other men's lives, man. Look, the law say, love thy neighbor as thyself, right? The scripture says in the book of Proverbs, iron sharpeneth iron. You around the way, you noticed a flaw in the brother, or you found out this, that, and the third in the brother. You know what I'm saying? And you went to go talk about it with the next man. Why you didn't come to that brother and talk to him about that? And I heard this. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not accusing you. I just heard this. Boom, boom, boom. Are you doing all right? Do you need some help with this? Things of that nature. Actual acts of love, man. You're just talking about the brother with the next brother for amusement. Why don't y'all go to that brother? Have an intervention or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's the culture that we come from. The law. That's what the law teach. We're supposed to be loving each other. Niggas, excuse my language. Brothers be tearing each other down, man. Brothers be backbiting. That ain't it, man. Go holler at him. Go let him know. Go coach him up. You know what I mean?
Oops.
Yes, sir.
You.
Mar, you got something?
No, sir.
Kind. Either we're gonna do a part 2 to this, or we might go with one of our other ideas, because going over the law is important. Going over the law is very important, and we haven't done that in some time. So we might go into that. Stay tuned for Captain Jeremiah's class at 11:30. Be there or be square, right? Shalom, everybody in the chat. Shalom, Gemini Jersey boys. Shalom, Jose Fargus. Shalom, Amanah. Shalom, Lakah. Shalom, Shema. Shalom, Kobe. Shalom, Zion. If I didn't see you, Salakia. But shalom, everybody. Lord willing, y'all was edified. And with that, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Hashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua. We want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.